Okay, so one more time, I'm going to walk you through the live version of the site and show you what is still off about it. So this is Firefox, this is Chrome. I'm going to use both for obvious reasons. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. So I'm just going to go through this one by one, and we'll talk about it. So number one, the font. This is Open Sans. It should be Avenir. Now I'm going to show you the Photoshop templates again so you understand. So coming over here, I'm just opening up some PSDs. So so I'm just going to open it up in Photoshop. I guess it'll make it easier. So this is the homepage PSD. It's just opening real quick. And just so you can see, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is supposed to be Avenir. Both of these you can see clearly on the live version that it's Open Sans. This should be clickable in terms of like, so these 4 review stars here, it should not be an image. It should be actually review stars, just like on the blog post where people can rate it. And we need to mark this up with schema as well, just like on the blog post. So these are actually reviews. This should be aggregate reviews. Okay. Then on the mobile version, so I'm just going to shrink this and make this mobile. You can see that the font changes to a serif font. It should stay the same. That's incorrect. It's also only showing one product. It should be showing 2 products. So now I'm going to open up the mobile PSD. Let's see, shop mobile. I'm just going to open this up so you can see here in the PSD that it's supposed to be, this is supposed to look the same, and then this is supposed to be double box. There's supposed to be 2 products next to each other on the mobile version. As you can see, that's not happening. So that needs to be fixed. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's talk about some other things. I'm going to use Chrome now to do the to show you the issues that with the cart still. So I'm just going to click on a product. So I'm in Chrome, and number 1, this quantity, there's an equal sign here that's incorrect. It just removed that. This $ is also off. It needs to be lined up. I know I'm a pain in the ass. Just deal with it. So I'm going to add this to cart now. And then this, the product is not showing here in the cart. That's an error. Then also, there's no cart here. The cart should stay here at all times on every page. It should trail here so people can access their cart, because now they have no way to get back to their cart. Does that make sense? So now to get back to the cart, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to View Cart. And so number 1 in this, we only offer flat shipping. So this should always be $3.49. You do not need to have this calculate shipping here. Everything else looks good. I'm going to continue the checkout. This should be shipping details. This is not billing details. This is shipping details. Shipping details. Also, you're missing something in here. You're missing email address. So let me open this up. So here's the PSD. You can clearly see here it's first name, last name, email address. We really need to get the email address. You can see there's no email address capture here. The reason we need that is because I need to set up abandoned cart sequences, and I can't do that unless I collect their email here. So you need to collect their email here. Everything else looks good. This N, I don't know what this is, that needs to go. Okay, now we're on to the next one. Checkout page. This one is good. Sorry, opened up the wrong one. Product info, shipping info. No, it's the wrong one. Add to cart. Checkout page. Credit card. Okay. So now we're on this page. This is the PSD. I'm just comparing them. So the summary, this looks good. Again, this N needs to go. Billing info. So there's an error here. So this should be, this is good. This is functioning properly, but it should be, the default should be same as shipping address. You can see here there should be 2 boxes here. So there should be 2 boxes just like this. 2 boxes. One should say same as shipping, and it should default to that. And then because most likely it's going to be the same shipping address as the billing address. So we just want to default it to same as shipping address, but this is good. Then they have the option to click this to change that. Then on credit card, everything here is good except this name on card. This should not be a drop down. This should be just an open field just like this for them to enter their name. And then they complete the purchase. Let me just make sure that this redirects to PayPal properly, as it should. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that part is good. Now let's move on, because there's a couple of things on the blog that there's some issues with. Okay, moving on to news here. So also on this lacing guide, I don't know what happened to these tiles, but they're really small. They should be much bigger than this. I don't know what happened. Also, this click to share thing got screwed up. Not sure what happened there. If you could just fix that real quick, that would be great. So now I'm going over to the blog. And there should be some light gray boxes around here. It's in the PSD. My bigger issues though are on mobile, so this is wrong. Let me just pull this back up. You had it right before. I'm not sure what happened. Blog mobile, don't resolve. Okay, so I'm just pulling up the mobile blog design real quick. Don't resolve. So you can see the top here. This is supposed to be 4 across. You have it going. Sorry, wrong browser. You have it going 4 down. That's incorrect. It doesn't look good. It takes up too much space. This is good. This is in the right place. And then the posts should be, again, they should have a light gray box around them, just like the products. And it should be side by side, 2 by 2, just like the products. These are obviously 1, so we need to change that. And then on the posts, I already sent this to you, but you can see, man, this just looks like shit. It's got to be. It's got to look like this. I understand it might be a little bit tough, but you got to shrink. I don't know if you have to shrink the font size, whatever. But these should be all in a line, all in a line, all in a line, all in a line. Or if you need to, you can move the rating down to underneath here, something like that. So, if you need to move, I mean, just look at what you did on Weberist. So let's look at this. Weberist blog, SEO. So you can look here. So this is good. You can just use this maybe. I don't know. But this is just kind of a different design. I don't know. Just need to figure it out. It needs to look like this. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I'm sure I'll find some more stuff. I apologize ahead of time, man. I know that I'm a pain in the ass. I like things done a certain way. Okay. And because you asked for this work, you just have to deal with me. I know that I'm a pain in the ass, but I know what I'm doing. And I need these things to get done because it's at the point now where I'm losing a fuckload of money, a lot of money, and it's not okay anymore. So we need to get this done ASAP, and e-commerce also needs to be set up. So if you have any questions on this, please let me know.